Hey y'all, hey, welcome. It is week 1. We are officially kicking off week 1 of the Summer Slay Boss Babe Challenge. I'm so excited you are here. As you're hopping on, do me a favor. I just want you to comment below. Tell me that you're on, say live, tell me where you're tuning in from. And I'm really excited to meet y'all and let y'all meet each other as well. So comment what industry you're in. If you're in real estate, if you're in network marketing, if you're in the, health industry, beauty industry, Etsy, whatever you do, comment in the chat box. I'm going to pull this up on my computer really quick just to make sure we are looking good and everything is live. Yay! Okay, looks like we are. Hey, Star, welcome live from Winston-Salem. Glad you're here. Hey, as you guys are hopping on, I'm Laurie Plyler, by the way. If you are new to the Glow Power Tribe, I want to say welcome. Let me move my chair. I want to say welcome. Congratulations on everything you've got going on in life, and I'm excited that you're here. This is the Glow Power Tribe is a group of ambitious, high-achieving women who either are looking to grow their side hustle or they're already an entrepreneur leader looking to take their business to the next level. We talk faith, we talk business, we talk mindset, we talk girl power, and this is your place to be empowered, be inspired, be lifted up, and just be around a group of like-minded women that truly want to see you succeed. So I'm so excited you're here. As you're hopping on, say live in the comments, say hello, tell me where you're tuning in from, and tell me what industry you're in. If you're in real estate, or maybe if you're in network marketing, are you on Etsy? Do you have a boutique? Are you in the beauty business, health and wellness? What do you have going on? I'm excited to hear about it. So put it in the comments. I want y'all to be able to meet each other. And of course, I want to get to know you as well. And I'm so excited, you guys. I have been just really having so much fun with this Glow Power Tribe. If you were a part of my May series, put May in the comments. Who's back from our May series watching for more? I've just been having so much fun. In May, I decided to kick things off in this group, showing up every Thursday with training and support and guidance and tips and tools and all the things. And so we've just been having a great time. So I'm really excited about what is about to be going down in this summer group. If you haven't met me at all, I'll just tell you a very short synopsis of me. I've actually been in the business world for over 15 years. I'm a leader in the network marketing. I lead a team of over 700 women, and we have sold over $6 million in our team over the last 10 years, and it has been just so much fun. I come from a background in my past, like growing up, of a lot of childhood trauma and pain, from parental abandonment to sexual abuse to bullying. And because of my network marketing business and the women and mentors that I've gotten to be around, I've been able to take all the pain and trauma and struggle from my life and turn it into a catalyst for good. And what I've really realized from that process is that every single one of us has stuff. We all have pain, we all have trauma, we all have things that set us back, that hold us back. And I know that if I have been able to equip myself and empower myself to get out of my own way and be able to use my struggles as a tool for good and for growth and for abundance, then so can you. And I'm so excited to empower you to be able to do that. I have not only been able to build a team of women, like I said, over 700 women, over $6 million in sales, but I've also been able to develop a powerhouse leadership team of other empowered leaders that are building their own empires of their own. And so it has been amazing to watch. But beyond all that, I've also been able to do all those things with peace, with joy, without frustration, with ease, and without burnout. And so I want to help you do that too, because one thing I know for sure is that it's one thing to achieve, right? It's one thing to grow a business. It's one thing to hustle. It's another thing to do that in a sustainable way. It's another thing to do that in a way that makes you absolutely love your life. Am I right? Oh my goodness. If you feel me, if you want to thrive in your life, if you want to create huge growth and momentum, and you want to totally rock whatever business you're growing, but you also want to love your life and thrive while doing it, I want you to put thrive in the comments, because that is what I am all about. And I'm so excited you guys are here. Oh, I'm reading the comments. This is awesome. Network Marketing Boss Babe, Star. Hey girl. She said the May series changed her life. That's amazing, Star. Thank you so much for that feedback. That truly just means so much to me. Hey, Nisha from Maryland. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. As you guys are hopping on, stay live in the comments. Tell me where you're tuning in from. If you're watching later, put replay. And then I want you to tell me what... Whoa. I got a phone call, but we're fine. If you are in real estate, if you're in network marketing, if you own a boutique, if you are in, whatever, or maybe you're not an entrepreneur yet and you want to be, or you are in any industry, maybe you're in healthcare, put whatever industry you're in. I want to get to know you. I'm seeing the thrives come through. That's amazing. Well, that is what we're going to do. We are going to level up in the summer series and thrive, absolutely thrive. And so I'm so excited. All you have to do is be willing to stick with me, be willing to stay accountable, stay plugged into the process, support each other, support yourself, and follow the process. You can totally do this no matter what industry you're coming from. This is duplicatable. I will say, just on another side note, because I know I said I've been a network marketing leader for 15 years, and I just mentioned this is duplicatable. So I really want to tell you too, and this maybe is good if you know somebody that you think would love what we're going to talk about in here. My husband's in the real estate industry, and everything that I'm going to share with you, I shared with him when he started his real estate business several years ago, and it has been his secret sauce to literally kicking booty on his goals in real estate. So just saying, in case you're wondering, is this just for network marketers or is it not? No, it's for everybody, all women in business. Okay, so like I was saying, this summer series is a 6-week series, so let's talk about what's going to be happening. Today, I'm going to tell you the basic of what's going to be happening. I'm going to give you some great action steps, and then we're going to talk about some helpful things around goals, okay? So obviously, as you may have seen from the flyer, this is a 6-week challenge. It starts this week, the week of June 15th, and it's going to run through July 27th. So my goal is to help you, of course, thrive in your business, attract customers, build a team of leaders, and love what you're doing all at the same time. There's going to be weekly accountability check-ins on here. So every Sunday, I'm going to post a post. I'm going to ask you to tell us what your goals are for the week. And then every Saturday, I'm going to post a post and ask you to tell us how it went. What goals did you achieve? Where did you get stuck? What did you learn? We're also going to have a really cool daily activity challenge, which I'm going to tell you about here in just a second. It's called my Fab 4, and I'm going to tell you about that in a second, but you're going to have an activity challenge every day to help you with implementing what we're going to talk about. We're going to have weekly challenges, so you'll see me post from time to time about just things to work on, challenge of the day, that sort of thing, to help you grow, to help you get out of your comfort zone. I might even have a few surprise guest trainers that you're going to love, and of course, live training with me every Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. I know some of us are in different time zones. We have different schedules, so if 12 p.m. Eastern doesn't work for you, watch on the replay, but I'd love to have you on live as well. So let's talk about what the Fab 4 is. So I came up with the Fab 4 because I wanted to really hone in when I thought back to how did I develop my thriving business? How did I develop the life that I wanted to live today? Like if I were going to take someone from point A to point B, what are some of the daily habits and activities that I know are essential in order to get there? And so what I know about business is that business success is not all just about being able to do your business. It's your business is a reflection of your personal life and vice versa. If you have chaos and no structure and no focus in your personal life, then that's going to show through in your business life. So you need to get real on that. So that's what this Fab 4 is all about. It's helping you to align your whole life so that you can create not only ease and abundance and progress in your business, but also in your personal life as well, because they go together if you want to thrive and you don't want to just be hustling and feeling crazy. So here's my Fab 4. This is going to be your daily Fab 4 check-in or activity, daily Fab 4 activity to work on every day. Number 1 is every day I want to challenge you to move your body. Now, this does not mean you have to go to CrossFit every day or you have to run a marathon every day. Everybody has different fitness levels, health levels, all of those things. But what I do know to be true is that just moving your body, just getting out and moving your body for 20, 30 minutes a day is life-changing. When I made this decision 6 years ago, it truly changed my life in such a powerful way because I used to struggle with the emotional roller coaster of business. Do any of y'all struggle with that? Where it's like one day you're excited, one day you're overwhelmed, the next day you're frustrated, and you're just like, blah, and then you're back at the beginning, right? And I didn't like feeling like that. I didn't like waking up some days and feeling in a funk. I didn't like waking up some days and feeling stressed or overwhelmed. And choosing to start exercising every day was a main source that helped me take control of my emotions. And I really think the reason for that is because when you exercise, you naturally release endorphins into your brain, which is a natural chemical that makes you feel good, that makes you happy, that relieves stress. And so I want to challenge you every single day, even if it's just I went for a walk, even if it's just I did 30 squats or something, move your body every day and just challenge yourself to be in that consistency. And the reason I'm saying just do what you can do is I will tell you, I have a 2-year-old little boy, and his first year of life, I still worked out every single day, but I had to find a way to make it work, So I had days where my workout every day was 10-minute yoga, 7-minute abs, 15-minute cardio, whatever. But just getting into that habit truly help me consistently get those endorphins going, get those feel-good emotions going. Moving your body is not about having a six-pack, it's about having mental wellness. Okay, challenge number 2 of the Fab 4 is drink half your body weight in ounces of water every single day. Yes, if you do not do this already, you probably are going to have to pee a lot at first. It's fine though. It's good for you. Your body truly, in order to function properly, you need half your body weight in ounces of water every single day. It's just a fact. So if you're struggling with low energy, with anxiety, with brain fog, those are all linked to dehydration. Did you know that? It's crazy. And so, I know it's like, oh yeah, I need to drink water to get healthy, but it's so much more than that. Remember, business success is not always about just what can I do in my business today? It's your mindset. Your mindset is what creates success. And so if you want to have a healthy mind, no brain fog, high energy level, creativity, less anxiety, more focus, then water needs to be happening. So that's essential. These are my essential things. Number 3 is a personal power session daily. What is a personal power session? My personal power session is what I do in the morning, and it's just basically my time where I reflect, I meditate, I pray, I read my Bible, I sit in silence, I practice gratitude. Everybody's personal power session might be a little bit different. I know some people that take an hour every morning and read a chapter in their personal growth book and do all these things. Other people, it's I'm going to meditate for 5 minutes before I leave my house and run somewhere. Everybody's different. And I have days where my personal power session was at breakfast and me and my husband said, okay, let's talk about what we're grateful for today. Let's embrace the goodness before we start our day. Other times I get, 30 minutes of peace and prayer before I start my day. It's different. And so I want to encourage you, don't put yourself in a box. Don't put yourself in a box, because I know for me, when I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to have 30 minutes for my power session every morning, or an hour quiet time, or whatever it is, when you can't hit that, you end up just feeling like a loser that day. And that's not necessary. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. And so no matter whether it's 15 minutes, an hour, whatever it has to look like for you, I want to challenge you every morning to start your day with a personal power session where you're focusing on gratitude. What can you be grateful for today? Focusing on prayer, meditation, just being silent with yourself and creating your expectation for the day before you run into reacting to everything that demands your attention. And your 4th piece of the Fab 4 is to write out your affirmations and goals daily. Daily. Now, here's what I personally do that might be helpful to you guys. Just get a plain old, this was back before the quarantine. I guess TJ Maxx is open now, right? I got this from TJ Maxx. I love TJ Maxx notebooks. But just get a plain old notebook, whatever type you need. And you're going to go in your notebook. Let me just scroll back so you can see one of mine from, whenever. You're going to scroll back. And what I personally do, this is from April. So I have 15 affirmations that I speak over my life every day. An affirmation is just speaking about the future that you want, like it's already there. Okay. So this is mine and I write it out every day. I want to encourage you to write it out. Don't just think about it. Don't just talk about it, because when you actually write, did you know it causes more retention in your brain to write than just to think or to speak? And so I always write it out every day so I can focus on it. And it could be goals for your business, goals for your life. So like I have business goals on here. I have personal life goals on here. I have family goals on here, just the life that I want to create. So create 5, 10, or 15 affirmations that you want to speak over your life and your goals that you're working to create, and write them out every single day. And that's how I start my day. Every day is the Fab 4. So if you're gonna take me on with the Fab 4 challenge, I want you to put Fab 4 in the comments. Who is with me for Fab 4? It's gonna be awesome. So accountability, Fab 4 challenges, weekly challenges, guest trainers, and training every Thursday. This is gonna be so fun. Are y'all excited? I'm excited. Okay, so let's get into it because we're starting to run low on time, but I wanna make sure to talk a little bit about goals with you guys today. So let's talk about your summertime goals. My first question for you is I want you to ask yourself, what's your number one, like your one big goal that you want to accomplish and make happen this summer, okay? So now through August, what do you want to make happen? What are your goals for your business, for your life? But I want you to narrow it down to the one main thing that you're hoping to move closer to achieve because you're part of this summer series. Write that down. Now, you may not have time to fully do this right now, but I want you to write it down so you remember to do this between today and next Thursday. Once you write down what your big benchmark goal is, what do you want to hit by the end of the summer? I want you to identify, step 1, identify 1 to 3 benchmarks that you need to hit on the way to that goal. Okay, so don't just say, here's my big goal, I'm just going to try to get there. Back it down. So if you know by August, end of August, beginning of September, you want, let's say, X amount, I don't know, let's say you want 10 people on your team in your business and you want, to have done however much in sales, okay? You need to back that down. What does that mean by the end of June? What is my goal to hit? By the end of July, what is my goal to hit? By August 15th, what is my goal to hit? Break that goal into bite-sized chunks so that you can be tracking it and working on those baby actionable steps that will move you forward. And then that moves me to the next step, which is identify 1 to 3 daily action steps that you're gonna focus on to move you forward daily. So again, you can't just say, well, by the end of June, this is my goal. By the end of July, this is my goal. You have to identify, like, what are you going to do every single day to move forward, to move the needle, to make that happen. Because if you don't have that goal right now, then chances are you can't just keep doing what you do now and it's magically going to happen, right? You've got to identify the action steps. So maybe that is, I need to connect with 10 customers a day, 10 leads a day. I need to follow up with 3 potential business prospects a day, or I need to network on my social media with at least 10 people every single day. These are things. What are the things that you actually are going to do to make the goal happen? So you want your goal, your benchmark goals, and then your action steps that you'll do daily to get to that goal. So, and I want to say too, I think once you do that, it's important to also check your belief level. Check your belief level. Success is so much about your mindset. Yes, you can set goals. Yes, you can set action steps. But if in the back of your mind, you don't have belief in you don't have belief in your company, you don't have belief in your opportunity and what you're doing, it's never going to happen. It's one thing to set goals. It's a totally different thing to fulfill goals and make them happen. And I really believe that reaching the goal takes not only just wanting it, you can want it, but you have to really believe in it. You have to believe in it, that it's for you and that you are capable. So I want to give you guys today 3 steps for goal setting and goal achieving. Because remember, like I just said, it's one thing to set your goal. It's another thing to fulfill your goal. How are you guys? Is this resonating with y'all so far? Just put this resonates if you are feeling me. I hope this is helpful. So 3 steps for goal setting and goal achieving. Number 1, we're going to talk about visualizing and envisioning as your future self. Okay? Your mission, once you set your goal, once you set your benchmarks, once you set your action steps and you check your belief level, every single day, your number 1 job to start with is to visualize. And here's what I really want to encourage you on. Like, maybe you've heard about visualization before, right? It's like, close your eyes, visualize like that thing you want to achieve, right? Like, how does it feel? Who's with you? What is happening? like make it tangible, right? You want to create it in your mind. And that is great. You definitely should do that. And it's powerful to put your mind there as a motivator, right? However, if you only visualize the end goal, you're going to play a very dangerous game where you could end up just every day operating in a state of kind of panic and stress and overwhelm because you created this in your mind of like where you're not. Really, you've created in your mind where you're currently not. And then you open your eyes and it's back to reality, and your brain is really just thinking, okay, we're not there. It's not computing like, oh, then we need to get there. It's just like, oh, we're not there. And now everything that happens or doesn't happen in your business that day feels like it holds so much more weight. Has that ever happened to you where you have a huge goal? And so then you're like, okay, I'm going to go out and do this business transaction, or I'm going to do this pitch to a client, or whatever it is. And like they say no, or it doesn't go well, or you feel extra anxious going in because you know you've got this big goal, or when someone tells you no, or they tell you not right now, you feel so much more frustrated. And it's because you're so attached to the outcome that you're trying to create. And when you're obsessed with the outcome you're trying to create, you can't be present and attract anything positive to you. So you want to visualize the goal, but then here's what I want you to do this summer is practice visualizing the action, okay? Practice visualizing the action. So what are, those action steps we had to write out? What are the action steps you need to take every day? And then when you're visualizing, I want you to visualize yourself doing those things, smiling and having a phone conversation, being bold and asking someone for the sale, if you're in real estate, putting that sign in the ground and contacting your next customer or whatever. Visualize the actual action steps that you're going to do every day. And I want you to live there. The more that you focus on that, the more that you embrace that and see yourself doing the action steps, see yourself hitting an obstacle and not being beat down. See yourself having a team member be discouraged and walking her through that so she's encouraged again. It's going to make you so much more able to do those action steps every day instead of just visualizing that end goal and then you just have this fog of like where to even start today. Have any of y'all ever felt that? So we're going to focus on visualizing the end goal and also the action. Step 2 for goal setting and also goal achieving is action. Like I said, you've got to break your goal down into actionable steps. I think it's really important to think about, like, if you can see it, you can do it, right? If it's in your mind, if you can visualize it, God has it for you. However, you have to identify the habits in your life that are holding you back because we all have them. And like I said, if you don't already have the goal that you want, something's missing. Like something needs to change, something needs to shift. Otherwise, you would already have that goal, right? So identify the habits in your life that are holding you back. Maybe it's procrastination. Maybe it's lack of organization. Maybe it's perfectionism. Maybe it's staying up too late. Maybe it's eating bad food. Maybe it's not getting up on time. Maybe it's not honoring your schedule. Maybe it's a habit of every time something goes wrong, you divert to frustration. You divert to anger. Maybe you have a habit of drama. Maybe you have a habit of planning things and never starting things and never finishing them. Maybe you have a habit of binging on Netflix when you know you should do other things that you really want. We all have different habits. And I'm giving you examples because I want you to see they're not always so basic or so the same of like, oh yeah, my bad habit is I, leave cups everywhere. It's not always that, right? A lot of habits are mind habits. And your mind can be a prison or it can be a space of freedom. We can get stuck in the prison of offense, being offended by others. We can get stuck in the prison of unforgiveness. We can get stuck in the prison of fear of success, fear of failure, fear of judgment. We can get stuck in the prison of validation, of wanting to please everyone. These are all mindset prisons that will hold you back. You could make all the action steps, but you'll still not do them. You'll still end up doing the dishes instead of calling your 10 leads because you've got a prison in your mind that you need to unlock, that habit. So we're going to have a whole other week where we're going to dig really deeply into habits, but I want you to think about that this week and just identify what are some habits that could be holding me back and how can I replace those with something else? Okay. And then step 3 for achieving your goals is time. Time. We all have the same amount of time in the day. We do, right? Why are some people more productive than others? Some people massively successful, some people not. It's all about where you spend your time, right? When you invest your time towards one thing, you take it away from something else. And I think one thing that really helped me when I started looking at time with my calendar and my schedule, I had to identify first what derails me and what distracts me. So I want you to ask that question. When it comes to my calendar, when it comes to my time, what derails me and what distracts me? So, do you need a clean home to feel focused? So then you spend your entire day cleaning your home so that you can feel focused. That could be a distraction. That might be something you might want to delegate to someone else because you know that you need it and it will derail you and distract you, but it's also going to suck your time. Maybe it's just that you volunteer for everything, right? You're a people pleaser. And so, I've been there. You say yes to all the volunteer things at church, in your mommy group, in your kids' school. And next thing you know, you're a crazy person trying to show up for everyone else except yourself. And you've been derailed from your dreams and distracted. Maybe it's family drama. Maybe your cousin calls you every day and it wants to unload her negativity into your life and complain and be blah. And that derails you and distracts you because even if it's just 30 minutes, when you hang up that phone, you feel exhausted. You can't focus and you're irritated. That's a derailer and distractor on your time. What I want to challenge you to do this summer is we're going to work on time blocking. We're going to work on creating boundaries and sticking to the life that we want to create. If you were a part of my May series, we talked about prioritizing, getting clear on your priorities and structuring that into your schedule. And now I want to challenge you to take it a step further and really block your time out. And what that really means, time blocking, imagine that you have a blank calendar. And I actually did one of these recently. Hold on. I didn't even think about this. Let me grab my calendar and I can show you an example. This is not highlighted because I just did it in the evening and then I plugged it into my phone. So I don't know if this is going to be super easy to see, but I'm going to show you. So this is kind of what time blocking looks like. I know it looks messy. Let me see if I can zoom in so it looks a little less messy and easy to read. So do you see? I basically took my entire day and I blocked out specifically what I was going to be doing with my time. So I know, okay, it's Thursday at 12 p.m. That's when I'm going live in the Glow Power Tribe from 10:30 to 11:30 on Thursday. That's when I'm working with my network marketing team. From 1 o'clock to 3:30, that's when I'm having date day with my husband. And so what time blocking does is it keeps you from going into your day reactionary. When you go into your day, so I used to go into my day and just know okay, I need to work today. Have any of y'all ever felt like that? Where you're just like, yep, I need to get stuff done for my business today. But you don't actually intentionally choose what you're going to get done with your business that day. And so you have business time and you either end up it gets sucked away with other things, or you end up just filling it with things that make you feel busy. It's very easy to feel busy as an entrepreneur, but it's sneaky because busyness is not productivity. Busyness does not move the needle. You've got to intentionally look at your day and decide, make the decision. What am I going to do with that time that's investing? How am I going to, I know I'm going to work from 10:30 to 11:30 with my network marketing team, but what am I going to do? Am I contacting my leaders? Am I following up with potential women that might want to join my team? Am I contacting new appointments to book, working with my customers, making a live training video? What am I going to actually do that's going to move you forward? So once you kind of have your action steps and you know what you want to make happen in your business, I want you to actually plug it into your calendar. And so what I want you to do this week is take a blank calendar. So for me, I just took a week at a glance out of my day planner, so it's just a blank week, so you can get a day planner and get one or print one off. I can post one if you want. It's just hourly, you know what I mean? And I want you to go and put your life in there. Put your life in there. And then you're going to treat that with respect. So when you know you have family time, that's not when you pick up the phone for your business. When you know you have business time, that's not when you talk to your cousin for 30 minutes of drama or whatever. I promise you, creating a time block, which we're going to talk more about on another day as well, dig more into that, but creating a time block will totally set you free. Most entrepreneurs resist schedules and resist time blocks because we want freedom. But the tricky thing is that when you create structure, you'll actually create freedom instead of being a slave to answer to everyone, to your clients, to your team members, to everything. So if you're constantly, the last thing I want to say, and then we're going to move forward because I'm going to dig more into time blocking next week. But I want you to think this thought. when it comes to goals. Oh, yes. Great. Yes. Google weekly plan sheet. That's a great example. You can get it for free on Google. I love Google. Get it for free, print it off, and do your weekly plan sheet this week. I'm going to put a post up where you guys can post it. Tell me what you thought about it. But that's what we are really covering this week. So let's do a quick review. We talked about your Fab 4 activities that you're going to work on completing each week or each day. Move your body, drink half your body weight in water, have a personal power session, write out your affirmations and your goals daily. There's going to be an accountability post every Sunday and every Saturday for you to share what you're working on and how it's going so we can support you. There's going to be weekly check-ins, guest trainers, and training with me live every Thursday. Today we talked about setting your goals. We talked about deciding what the number one goal is that you're going to accomplish. So this is your homework after this live. Write down what's the one big goal you want to accomplish this summer. Write down the 1 to 3 benchmarks you need to hit on the way to that goal. Write down the 1 to 3 action steps that you'll focus on to move you forward daily. Then you're going to start practicing the 3 things to help you achieve your goal. Visualize and envision your future self and the actions that you need to take. Take action, like we talked about. Identify the habits that are holding you back, and start time blocking on a blank calendar. The last thing I want to say about goals, I don't know if any of y'all have ever been here. I have been here where I set a goal. You ever set goals and you just keep setting the same goal over and over again because it keeps not happening? And so you just keep setting the same goal and it sucks. I've totally been there so many times. Here's something I learned from a business coach that really helped me that I share with a lot of people that I mentor. And it's this question that you need to look at. If you are in the place where you're constantly setting and resetting the same goal, but aren't making progress. Now, it's one thing if you just didn't hit it one time, so you're just going after it again. But let's say this is becoming a pattern more than once, where you're constantly setting and resetting the same goal and don't seem to make any progress. So you have to keep resetting the goal. You need to ask yourself this question. Okay, self, I have this goal. I keep setting it. I keep resetting it. Something needs to change. So here's the 2 options. Do I need to change the activity or do I need to change the goal? Because it's not fair to you. It's not fair to your self-esteem, your confidence, or your family to continue to set a goal that you really aren't willing to back it up with the action that it's going to take to make it happen. That's just not fair to you. It's not fair to your family. It's not fair to your mental wellness and your confidence. So I really want to challenge you, be real with yourself. Set a goal that you really want to achieve and that you also know you're really willing to back it up with the activity that it's going to take. If you have felt stuck for a while, just ask yourself that question. Do I need to change the activity or do I need to change the goal? And there's no shame in either one. In fact, I admire someone so much more that's willing to say, you know what? I think I need to pivot right now. I think I need to shift my goal. And this is what I think I'm really willing to step up to. This is what I really think is going to give me energy right now, rather than just being that stuck person that's constantly stuck. So I love and appreciate you guys. I'm so glad that you were on. Thank you for joining in on my summer series, being a part of the Glow Power Tribe. Invite your girlfriends. If you love what I'm sharing here, I would love it if you would share me with your friends. I just am so excited to continue to empower other women in business and lift each other up. So invite your friends, tag them on this live, share what you're excited about, and just love having you be a part of everything. So you guys have an awesome week. I'll see you later. Bye.